What's up, guys? So I've been doing some deep astrological learning today, and you know, I always adopt the attitude that what I know now is nothing compared to what I have known and what I will know, right? So I always try to look into different things, right? To be curious about different systems, about because there's just like we're talking about the infinite when we talk about astrology, right? We're trying to make sense of the sky and patterns, and it's like, yeah, I can do a chart for someone and really like have like a lot of like not know them at all and give them a video that speaks directly to their soul, but at the same and with complete confidence, and then talk to them after and be correct about like pretty much most things, right? A lot of stuff also is up to free will. That's another discussion. But I've been wondering. I've been meaning to like really learn about more, like lean more into like declination for a while. So think of it like this, right? For all you non-science people, which I guess I don't know, whatever. So there's the ecliptic, right? The ecliptic is a circle. I wish I had like a diagram. It's a circle. It's the sun's passage each year, right? Um, so basically, on that ecliptic, right? Um, when you're born, different planets fall somewhere, right? So like think, and then we create a birth chart, which is a circle that represents the ecliptic, right? Um, Now imagine it like it's a line, right? But like there can be planets that are up here, are down here, but all we're measuring when we're saying I'm a 21-degree Sag moon or I'm a 28-degree Pisces sun, all that says is that on that line, Pisces, like on that line, like the circle, like the sun was like somewhere like here, like it was somewhere like here, right? It doesn't tell us if it was like super north or super south. Well, the sun, not the sun. The sun's a bad example. It's literally what the ecliptic is the sun. But like, okay, let's say like Pluto, which has usually the most abnormal declination. Um, it doesn't tell us whether it was like super south or super north. It only tells us like where it was, right? So it's like it's leaving out a lot. And it also doesn't tell us where it doesn't it just it's basically like it's like if you were looking at a map of the world, right? And because like New York and Bogota, I think, are like on the same have the same longitude, right? It's like astrology this way, we're only looking at longitude. Does that seem correct? So imagine you have Sun square Pluto, right? And your Sun is here, but your Pluto is like, I don't know, let's say like plus like 18 degree, like it's just super high up, like above the ecliptic, right? Because Pluto just like it's like varies so much. That's why Pluto is such um a diverse sign in terms of like how long it stays in each sign. Um, it's a wild boy. It's a wild boy. Um, so now that I'm learning about this and parallels and contra-parallels, I'm seeing how um it does make so much sense to me. I'm like, of course, like, and especially when it comes to synastry, like it's like you have to know the declination. And basically, so imagine this, imagine there's two people's charts, right? So imagine my chart, like, I don't know, like there's two people's charts. Let's say there's so one person has their Venus at like not aspecting the other person's Venus, right? Like let's say one's at 24 Leo and one's at 12 whatever the fuck, Pisces, right? But check this out. But let's say that in terms of their declination, which you can find on the ephemeris and any programs, if their declination, let's say, were the declination of did I say Venus and Venus? Yeah, let's just say let's say Venus and Moon. Let's just say Venus and Moon. Let's say the better example, Venus and Moon, right? Two very good ones for relationship astrology, right? So if you had that, that conjunction, it'd be great, right? So by longitude, there's no aspect, right? It's completely just different. There's no connection. But when you look at also the declination, right? It's like, you're not just looking at this, you're looking at this too. Maybe they have a parallel, or which is when they're both like south, like let's say they're both south 15 degrees. That is literally like a conjunction. Literally. And then a contra-parallel is when it would be when, if one of them, let's say they're still at super random, like 18 Pisces and 6 Leo, just no longitudinal aspect. Let's say that one is at 18 18 north, so it's 18 north above the ecliptic, and then the other one's at 18 south. That would be a contra-parallel. And that I'm learning more about, but it's more of it's something, right? Is it an opposition? Is it more like a conjunction? Is it more like a coming together? I haven't gotten that far yet, but the big thing here is that this is really ignored by a lot of astrology, modern astrology. I have it on my Solar Fire app. And I'm still not sure because I see it in my own chart. I'm like, damn, my moon is wild. I did not my moon is 27 degrees. What? Of declination. Wait, no, hold up. It says here. Yeah, it's freaking so it's the declination's minus 27, which means it was very, very high up, very low, very, very low in the sky. And now I'm trying to conceptualize so my moon was 21 Sag, right? On longitude, but it was minus 27 from, so the sun was chilling here, right? 0 degree, it's chilling here because I have sun square moon. So it's obviously the sun's 28 Pisces, so it's 90 degrees from, follow me here, guys. So I have sun square moon, so it's close. It's a square between sun and moon. So sun is at 90 degrees, right? Moon is at sun is at 28 Pisces, moon's at 21 Sag, right? So it's within an orb of a square of moon and sun. But sun is on this invisible line, the ecliptic. It's obviously that's literally it's the line of the sun. And the moon for me is minus 27. It's nearly as far down. It can go really, really far, infinite, but it's so far. So what does that mean? Doesn't that I understand that angle still exists, right? But that angle cannot be as meaningful. It cannot be as meaningful if it cannot be as meaningful if they're not like, parallel or close to parallel each other, right? And let me pull up another chart. Like, am I just going wild over here? Oh my God, I'm so confused. Wait. Declinations. Where the fuck are you? Tabulations, declinations. Still have my hands and my motions. Okay, here it is. Huh. Okay. So, yeah. But I think that the really interesting thing here is that even in a personal chart, you can pull this up on SolarFire, and I'm gonna start doing this for clients. Is that like if basically if you have that type of aspect in a natal chart. So let's say I don't have one of these, but I'm looking at a random client, like a random chart in my list. I want to find one who has one of these. Let's see here. Reports, tabulations, declination. Okay, here we go. So moon is 23. Yeah. So this guy, okay, so his moon is 29 Pisces, his Venus is 13 Capricorn. Perfect example, right? So that is obviously not an aspect, right? 29 Cancer to 13 Capricorn. But the declination of Venus is minus 22. So basically so like they're like random, they're like separated, but like they're randomly like longitude wise. But Venus is minus, and this is the ecliptic, right? So Venus is minus 22, and the moon is plus 22, plus 23.08. So it's like really, really close. And then, yeah. So that is contra-parallel. So that creates some kind of energy between Venus and the moon that wouldn't have been shown had we just looked at it the other way. So this is all fascinating stuff. And then I'm just confused because my understanding was always that Pluto was, maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm kind of catching up on the astronomy. I mean, I took that shit in college, but I literally didn't listen. Like, I don't know how I passed it. I remember being in the bathroom with like my whole hand, like just like tattooed in answers. Like, I remember that. And just like I have a good memory, so I just remember like being in the bathroom and just like just memorizing like so much shit in like 20 minutes, and then going back and then just doing as well as I could and barely passing. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is. So yeah, this stuff's fascinating. I'm gonna keep you guys in tune with with where this takes me. But yeah, astrology, it's never be satisfied, and then there's the out of bounds planets, right? And I need to learn about this because my moon is and this goes back to like Babylonian astrology, what Olympus astrology, Julian, my good friend, is studying, and I'm one day gonna learn from him when I can find the time, which I probably could. And it's just you really are it's always infinite. There's so many things you can look at, and you can always gain a deeper understanding of what's happening in the chart. And in someone's birth chart in the sky at the time they're born. All right, that's it. Let me know what you guys think. Later.